Hi guys, welcome to a Sunday tutorial for Digital Delights by Luby Lou. And today we're going to make a stair-step card, and we're going to use the little elements from the Just Chilling set. These are adorable. There's a little polar bear and he's sliding down the hill. Here's another one on an inner tube sliding down the hill. Love this one. It's little penguins pulling a sleigh with the polar bear. And then this element is also in the set, and it's a little sign pointing to the North Pole. I don't know if you can see in this light. I've cut these out where I left a little piece on the bottom to look like snow, and then I took some glitter, which I don't know if you can see or not, and glittered the snow. It's very hard to see. If you get too much light in a video, then it just washes everything out, but sometimes there's not enough to see the glitter. I just think these are so cute, and we're going to make a stair-step card out of these. I'm going to show you how simple it is to add glitter to any of your digital stamps or just anything you want to add glitter to. You need a two-way glue pen, and you're just going to take your pen and run the glue over all the areas that you want glittered. And this one dries pretty fast, so I need to really go as quickly as I can. So I want to get my glitter on while the glue is still blue. And I've got some Martha Stewart crystal glitter, and this is fine, and it has a shaker top. And just real quickly, I'm going to sprinkle my glitter on. And you want to do this. This is on a piece of folded copy paper. And the reason you fold it is so when you're done, you can pour the remaining glitter back in your little bottle or jar. And then you pick it up, give it a shake and a little tap. And I hope you can see this. But you've just added some sparkle and glitter and shine. It's so pretty. I hope you can see it. Okay, we're going to take all our little glittered elements over. We're going to create the base for our stair-step card, and then we're going to put it together. To make our stair-step card, we have a piece of cardstock which I've cut at 5.5 by 10.5, and we're going to score it. I'm using the Martha Stewart scoreboard. We're going to score it at 1 1/4 inches, 2.5, 4 1/4, 6, and 8 1/4. And then we're going to fold up all our score lines, and we're going to do Mountain Valley. There's a mountain, so we're going to do a valley. And you want to use your bone folder to get a crisp crease in each one. See, there's Mountain Valley. And we've got one more fold. And you see it folds up just like this. But when it's open, you have your little stair-step card, which is perfect for adding your elements. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the pieces for our card, and we'll come back and put this little card together. For the background mats on my card base, on this first panel, I've cut a strip of, it's light blue with little white polka dots that kind of looks like snow. This one is 1 inch by 5 1/4, and I've adhered it in the center of the first panel. The second panel is 1.5 inches by 5 1/4, and I have adhered it all the way up to the top at that fold line. So when you fold it, it looks like this. And then on the last panel, this is 2 inches by 5 1/4, and I also adhered it all the way to the top. So that's 1 inch, 1.5 inches, and 2, and they're all by 5 1/4, and that's for your card base. Now we're going to need some little hills or mountains for our little guy on the inner tube to come down, and also this little girl that's sliding down the snow. So I've pulled out my Cricut Winter Frolic cartridge. If you don't have a Cricut or this cartridge, you can just freehand some little hills or mountains. But on page 54 are some little hills or mountains, and they have some trees on top. So I'm going to cut out a couple of these to add to my card base to put my little inner tube guy and my little girl sliding down the mountain on. So I'll go cut those out, and I'll come back with those and tell you what size I cut those at, and then we're going to put this little stair-step card together. It's going to be so cute. I decided I didn't like these little hills with the trees. I just didn't care for the trees for this card. So I just came over here to layer, and I cut one at 5 inches and one at 6 1/2 inches. And this is what they look like. I cut them out of white to look like snow, and I've taken some light blue chalk and just lightly chalked around the edge to give them some depth and dimension, and I do have them overlapped, and they are on some foam tape. Now I've already added 3 of the elements to the card, and this is what it's going to look like. Isn't that going cute? I really like that. Now when you put this in the back, I measured to make sure. If you want to send this as a card, this makes an A2 size, or 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So if you have this in the back, when you fold it up, you want to take your ruler and measure to make sure that this will fit in your envelope. And you can see this is just a little bit short of 4 1/4, so this is going to work perfectly. Now I'm going to go ahead and adhere these 2 hills on there and get my little snow tuber on there, and we'll be done. I'll be right back. Here's the finished card, guys. Didn't that turn out cute? I just love this little Just Chillin' set. I did find some trees in the Winter Frolic cartridge, and they're on page 55, and I cut them out of brown right here, and then these are out of green. The large 2 trees were cut at 3 inches. These were at 2 1/2, and then this was a set like this at 2 1/2, and I just cut them apart and put one on either side of the little polar bear coming down the hill. If you don't want to send this as a card, and it will fit in an A2 size envelope for 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch cards, but if you don't want to send this as a card, you can just sit it on a table and use it as a little vignette for the holidays. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys. This has been fun, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye now.